Hey there, folks. Remember when I used to have a backdrop? So, today I'm going to be playing Devil's Advocate. There we go. Devil's Advocate. There's a lot of honestly miscommunication around this whole YouTube terms of service change. Yes, it sucks. Don't just click away and, dislike this video immediately. I'm not supporting their decision. But, all I have to say, in advertiser-funded content, advertisers make the decisions. For example, if you're watching, network TV, and you are watching a daytime soap opera, a lot of what you're going to see is old people medications and different lawyers talking about, have you been wronged by this thing, contact us for more information. That's the kind of thing that you see, because that's the audience that is being that is the majority audience for that content. If you're watching late night TV, it's going to be a lot of local singles in your area type stuff. Because that's the kind of people that are up late, stereotypically. So, advertisers wanting more control over the YouTube content that the advertisers are advertising on kind of makes sense from a business standpoint. I'm not saying that it's right, but anytime something changes, people freak out. So, everyone has been saying that this whole terms of service thing is killing YouTube. But that is entirely miscommunication just for clickbait. The real thing here is that it's killing free speech on YouTube. Which still isn't entirely true, but it's more what the argument is. The problem here is that people are mad because they can't monetize videos that have not advertiser-friendly content. If you haven't been keeping up on the topic, which most likely you have, if you're watching this. And there have been some major cases for why that's wrong. Issues of people with, suicide, thoughts. Or, videos about suicide, not suicidal thoughts in their own lives. Which, maybe that's what the video is about. But the point is, hot topic videos suicide or depression or other, touchy subjects that advertisers don't want to be associated with have been demonetized. And people are getting personally offended because it's apparently this topic isn't, advertiser friendly. I can't monetize my video about depression. But, one, why does that matter? If you're putting out that video to raise awareness about that topic, money should not be the reason that you do it. Sure, it can be a reason to say, YouTube terms of service sucks, look at what they did. But I don't see that being a big deal. YouTube, first and foremost, is a creative outlet. It is a way for people to put things out there in the world that they made and had fun with. It is not, primarily a way to make money. And a lot of these big people that, put out these videos that are getting flagged and demonetized, their main source of income is not the YouTube ad revenue. They've built a business around YouTube, and if all of their videos were demonetized, it would not affect them one bit, because they have merchandise, they have, other clicks. If they put their videos on their own personal sites that get revenue from ads that they approve on their site, meaning they have total control over the ad revenue that comes in to that site, it doesn't matter if the videos are being monetized or not. Some people don't monetize their videos and make plenty of money from the business based around their videos. From, their own sponsorships, which really ethically you shouldn't monetize videos that you already have sponsored anyway, because it could be crossing signals there. But yeah, the people that are going to be the most mad are the ones at my level who just monetize because why not? It's pennies. And we're not making anything anyway. I mean, advertisers should have full say over the content that they're aired on. That's my argument. I'm not saying that the changes they made are correct, but why are we getting offended about something that doesn't really even matter that much? Because either you're at a level where you don't make much ad revenue, and you're just monetizing to monetize. Sure. Or you're big enough where the ad revenue is a small part of what you make, and most likely you don't really notice it anyway. Those are kind of the two ball fields there. There is a middle area that would actually be affected by this. I'm not talking about them because realistically that's the minority. So I wanted to be a little bit of a different, viewpoint on this, because all I've seen is screw YouTube for their changes, trying to become a more professional avenue for advertised fueled content. Yeah, it's a change. It's going to be something to adapt to, but you can't blame them for wanting to be more advertiser friendly. I mean, again, look at network TV. They would not exist if it wasn't for advertiser input. That's where they make their money. They don't make it from the actual views of the TV shows. They make it from, like I said, advertiser content. People running the ads. That's why Hulu, for example, has ads, even though it's a streaming service. Because they're airing next day content, which is a lot more expensive than buying the season like Netflix does. And they need the advertiser revenue to supplement the cost of the monthly subscription. That's just how it works. Same with network TV. You're paying for a cable package, probably. But that's not covering the, millions per episode it costs to air this stuff. They need that ad revenue. Same with YouTube. It is a free service. You're complaining about something that is available to you for free. And they want to make sure that, the ads being run on these videos are approved by the advertisers, or else they're going to get their ad funding pulled. That's not really YouTube's fault. That's the advertisers that you should be mad at, if that's the case. They are the ones, approving or disapproving of the content, not YouTube itself. They're just following orders. So, feel free to share your, negative opinions of my views in the comments. I really do want to discuss this with you. But that's all I got for this. I hope you like this kind of, sharing my views on the news, type thing. It's just this. There's not a lot else to it, but I thought it'd be a fun way to kind of, bring the personality back to the channel in the absence of the score. So, like it if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't. Doesn't affect me either way. I just wanted to get the views out there. But yeah, let me know any other topics you want me to cover. I probably will only do this once a week or so, but this first one is just going to be this topic because there's a lot to talk about. Future, I'll probably cover multiple topics. Maybe have a fun little overlay over here of the different topics. We'll see. I don't know. A lot of other people do the same thing. I don't want to seem like I'm copying them. But I have things to say, dang it. So, until next time, have fun.